Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a Saturn in retrograde reading for my dearest Aquarius. So Aquarius, Saturn is retrograding on May 23rd, and so the next 4.5 months we're set to experience an intensification of karmic lessons and dealing with the past. Sometimes our current situation or challenge is kept on a loop because of unresolved past issues and karma. So in essence, Aquarius, karma is the re-experiencing of an unhealed trauma over and over again. Abandonment fears, running cycles, and separation issues are nearly always rooted in childhood past life karma. These negative energy blocks could be holding you back from twin flame union, calling in or reuniting with your true soulmate or divine counterpart. Running or separation cycles are a clear indication of karma at work. So when we experience repeating cycles, we need to look at the deeper causes to end running and separation permanently. Whether you are currently dealing with a karmic soulmate, which many of us have been led to believe are bad or that we need to stay away from them, the truth is we need them to heal and resolve karma if we ever want to come into union with our divine counterpart. Or if you are experiencing karma or are on a karmic loop with your twin flame, this reading is going to look at what's happening right now, how you can move through it with grace and ease, what you're learning, what you're leaving behind, so what karma you're releasing, what's on its way in as a result of that, and what's your medicine for the moment. Now, Aquarius, I've also been called to just let you know that you should be checking your North Node, that those messages may resonate with you most profoundly with this reading. If you don't know what your North Node is, you guys can do a Google search. You do need your birth time to do the birth chart, but there are lots of websites out there that will help you with that. And also, some of you may know that I'm a Reiki master and I'm a healer. And so at the end of this reading, if you want to stick it out, I'm going to do a small prayer, incantation, activation, and healing for you guys. So Aquarius, let's go ahead and jump into this. As I'm doing this, I'm going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading. Or if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Also, feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, Aquas, let's jump into this and let's see what's going on right now. Oh, all right, 10 of Pentacles popped out in reverse. So some of you guys, you are in the midst of a divorce or separation or leaving behind a long-term commitment. This could be with a soulmate, a karmic soulmate, or your twin flame, but we'll get more information. So how can you move through this with grace and ease? Okay, wow. Endings bring new beginnings. So this is actually a blessing, Aqua. You may not feel like it, but you're ready to cross through this portal. You're ready for something new. It doesn't necessarily mean even that you're in separation, right? Because we can be with our long-term partners or our twins, and we can close out difficult cycles to bring about something new for this up-leveling. All right, so what are you learning? The Magician in reverse. What are you leaving behind? The Knight of Swords. What's on its way in? Okay, so Leo got the same card in the same place, so there might be something in the Leo reading. Again, you guys are, you might be an Aqua North Node and a Leo South Node. Okay. And what's your medicine? The Seven of Wands. Overall energy, the Four of Pentacles. So we've got a lot of earth here, Aqua. So this is an energy of really staying grounded throughout this process, okay? The Four of Pentacles in reverse, this is actually a nice energy because this is about making certain changes, releasing that what you've been clinging on to. Some of you guys are dealing with a Capricorn. It could be a Virgo or Taurus as well, or maybe you have that in your chart. But the Four of Pentacles is talking about really, it's about top-down change. It's about calling in collaboration and compatibility. It's about two people moving together, coming together and moving off on this in the same direction. And what I'm seeing here, many of you guys, you are in separation, but that is ending, okay? That's what I'm seeing. This is something that you're fighting for. If this is a connection, for example, well, there may have been, what I'm seeing here, there may have been some sort of third-party interference in this connection. You may have found out about that. Or again, I feel like maybe some of you guys have met your twin and they're in a karmic connection. Okay, they may be leaving that for you to have a new beginning with you. Okay, again, you can swap the energies here because when we're doing twin flame readings, like the energies flop back and forth. So take what resonates, but there's been a huge aha, a huge awakening that if there was a romantic rival or a karmic situation involved, I feel like that's coming to an end. And I do feel like, you know, somebody may have been holding on to that connection for quite some time, maybe out of guilt, maybe, you know, feeling shameful, maybe out of some sort of responsibility if there are children involved, or, you know, maybe just for finances. Okay, so take it how it resonates, Aqua, but something here is changing on a very deep cellular level. There's a healing taking place. All right, somebody's taking everything that they know and they're moving on into the next, you know, into the next cycle. For many of you guys, whether it's you or your person, you're leaving something behind for something new. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, what's happening right now? Some sort of separation, something that you or your person has spent a lot of time, energy, love, money, and resources into building is no longer in alignment. Okay? And how you can move through it with grace and ease. This is a gift from the universe. It may not feel like it. It might feel terrible. I keep getting like there's some sort of guilt or shame associated with that, but Spirit's saying it doesn't have to be that way. That's not what this is about. Something is no longer in alignment with your path. Whether it's a karmic relationship, maybe it's something, you know, maybe it's something that was happening between you and your twin, but there's something new to be embraced. You're walking through a portal, okay? You're ready for this transition. You're ready for this up-leveling. What you're learning, the Magician in reverse, is that you actually have all of the tools that you need to manifest the love and the life that you truly want and desire. For some of you guys, this is going to be happening during Mercury retrograde. So again, it could be that you met your twin, for example, and they were in another connection, and it felt sort of like, man, this is really bad luck. Why does this have to happen? They might be reaching out to you to tell you that that connection is over. I'm not getting necessarily like, you know, when I said third party here, I mean, for some of you, that's definitely possible, but I'm actually getting that, you know, it's sort of this, and they really want me to highlight this story for you guys. Some of you guys, you met your twin and then you found out that they were in another connection or they were married. And so it felt like, you know, a dagger to the heart is what I'm getting. But I think during Mercury retrograde, what I'm getting, you may be finding out that this person is available, okay, or they're leaving this commitment behind. But I'm not really getting like necessarily romantic rival, like that there was cheating here involved. Although, you know, all of you know your story, and on this channel, there's no judgment. You're also realizing that you have all of the tools that you need to be happy, healthy, poised, and balanced for this new beginning. What you're leaving behind, the Knight of Swords. So I feel like there's an element of drama. I think also, Aquas, you guys are realizing that there's something that required patience. And you may not have had patience at first because, again, I'm picking up many of you guys, you met your twin and for some reason, whether it was work or they were involved in another connection or there's distance or family or whatever it is, you couldn't be with them. And I think that was extremely frustrating. You may have also been dealing with a runner here, in a runner situation, whether it was you or them. And it's like this person's no longer running. But I also feel like you're learning about patience, that everything's unfolding in divine timing. And there are certain things that have to happen before you guys can be together. So what's on its way in, you've been holding out for the one. What you've been working towards is on its way in. And what your medicine is for the moment is that you outshine everybody else. You have fought for this. This is a major victory and a major win. It's not always going to be easy. There are going to be certain things that you have to deal with. For some of you, I know I keep hearing guilt and shame, but Spirit's saying that you need to banish that. You need to release that. Okay? Because guilt and shame isn't going to serve you. And in fact, I feel like it's unfounded for most of you. I know that's just a weird message, but I just keep hearing that. This is something that what is yours will never pass you by. This was meant to happen. So for some of you guys, you might be feeling a little bit guilty because of whatever this Ten of Pentacles is. For some of you, this person is leaving like a long-term contract or job to be with you. They might be giving everything up for you, Aqua. And again, that might be, you might feel a little bit guilty, or you might feel a little bit nervous or uncomfortable. Spirit saying don't. This is what you've been waiting for. All right, overall energy, what's happening right now? All right, we get the Three of Pentacles. Wow. So again, some of you guys, there was a third-party situation involved here. But what I'm seeing is that somebody's leaving behind, somebody's ending something. Scorpio energy coming through really strong. There's an ending taking place here, Aqua, so that you guys can work together, so that you guys can be together. That ending is going to represent something different for each and every one of you. But someone is ending something to move towards you. Wow. It could be, you know, it could be moving out of the family home. It could be a job. It could be a long-term commitment. But I don't feel like you are the sole reason for the ending. I think it's something that had run its course. And whoever is ending something, it's because they know that it's the best thing to do at the moment, okay? So how you can move through it with grace or ease, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Temperance card. Yeah, so this is about, you know, I do feel like, I do feel like this is a very specific message. I know not all of you are going to like it, and that's fine. It may not resonate with all of you. Aqua, for some of you guys, somebody is calling you a homewrecker, or you have this fear that that's how you're going to be viewed. So you're being asked to really temper your emotions and your actions. This is a decision that either you or somebody else is making, and it's because it's the right decision. But what I'm getting here is you have to protect your energy, because I feel like there's something here about guilt or shame, and that either somebody is shaming you for their decision or this decision, okay, or whatever it might be. But Spirit's saying to temper your actions, turn your back on negative energy, shield it, because this is your twin flame journey is what I'm getting, and not everything is going to work out the way everybody wants it to, okay? And for some of you guys, this person may have run off. You guys may have met and your person may have run off because this connection was too heavy, and they may have involved themselves with somebody else, had a whole different life, but you guys were meant to come back together. Okay, Temperance is about being patient. So remember, I was talking about the importance of patience. You need patience, finding a middle ground to move through this. This is also, you know, the Seven of Swords. It's about moving through this, taking what you've learned and nothing more and nothing less in order to move forward towards this new beginning. I do feel like somebody here is worried about the way that it looks or the way that things are happening. But you know, sometimes we want everything to happen and work out in a certain way, but it doesn't. Okay? And there is something here that may make you uncomfortable, but this is your path. And you can't control everybody's actions and everybody else's words, but you can only control your reactions. And I feel like patience here is something very important, Aqua, that you're learning. Okay, so what are you learning? The Magician in reverse, okay. The Emperor in reverse, and we get the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah. I keep getting this, whether it's you or your person, Aqua. This person may be carrying around guilt or shame because I feel like they're giving up on something. The Emperor is being a father, is being a husband, is being committed. But somebody is no longer committed to whatever this Ten of Pentacles is because it's no longer in alignment with who they are. I feel like, Aqua, it was your person, your twin. They may be, when they met you, I think they caught their feelings. It was too intense for them. So what they did was they buried themselves in another connection. For some of you, it may be that they buried themselves in work. It could be that they moved away. And they manifested something that was easier for them to integrate, easier for them to process. Again, I feel like this is your person and they were in a karmic situation. Again, it could be your situation. Feel free to swap the energies. But that this person manifested something that wasn't for their highest and greatest good, but it was easier to process. It was easier than the twin flame journey. They're recognizing that now. There's been some sort of awakening, some sort of reconnection, some sort of spiritual growth, some sort of breakthrough. And it's a very tough decision that they have to make. But what I'm seeing here is it's time to focus on what's best for them or best for you, whoever's going through this. There's no longer collaboration and compatibility in their situation. They're putting an end to that. They want this new beginning with you. That's what I'm getting. That's how I'm reading it. Even if it takes walking away from someone or something, even if they're going to be guilted or shamed in doing so. Some of them, they might have guilt or shame because they didn't commit to you or because they ran from you and they're seeing that mistake. Okay? Interesting messages. Somebody who's running is coming back, or somebody who ran is now coming back, Aqua. I think also I'm getting this energy of like you wanting to rush things. You wanted things to move quickly. And this is like an energy. This is a trust and patience. Because I really do feel like this is some sort of reunion. This is somebody that either you met a long time ago, maybe you dated briefly, maybe you had a strong connection, maybe you had a one-night stand, whatever it is. Maybe you even had a full-on relationship. Your lives diverged. This person did a runner. Maybe it was you. Okay, yep, Queen of Wands. Yep, somebody's going within. Somebody's coming to figure out. There was somebody went off and married somebody else, had a family with somebody else, maybe went off on a job. They chose someone or something over you in the past. They're taking a look at that. They're looking at their karmic situation and they're learning the lesson here. It wasn't the right choice. They manifested something that wasn't in alignment with them because of the feelings that they caught for you. Okay? The Hermit. This is somebody who's doing a lot of inner work. And this could also be you. You're looking at this situation. All right. Some of you guys, you have guilt or shame associated with being the other woman, or you feel like this person is leaving behind their responsibilities, their job, their family, whatever it is to be with you. But that is not your cross to bear, Aquarius. Okay. Because I don't feel like, because Spirit keeps telling me there's some sort of guilt or shame that's unfounded in this situation. And I know not all of you are going to like that message, okay? And especially, especially if I've got cross watchers here, but this is the spiritual journey. This is a connection that was meant to be, okay? So we get the Chariot card and we get Justice. Yeah, karmic justice. Your person... And again, it could be that they left and they were with somebody else for a few weeks or a few months. And for some of you guys, it's somebody that you know from a very long time ago and you guys had separate lives, separate families. What's coming in, what's on the horizon, and you have to wait for it patiently, but it is going to come rushing towards you when it gets close. The Chariot card, Cancerian energy, and Justice. This is reunion with your twin. You could be dealing with a water sign. You could be dealing with Sagittarius, an Aries, a Scorpio, a Virgo, a Libra, or a Cancer. Wow. So you guys, for many of you guys, what's coming in as a result of leaving behind, for many of you guys, this is about leaving behind a karmic connection that isn't in alignment with you or them. And what you're calling in is twin flame union and ascension. And it's like a long time coming. Overall energy, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's no longer willing to juggle. Somebody is making an investment, okay? Ace of Pentacles in you, Aquarius, or in this connection. Regardless of how it looks, regardless of how it seems, regardless how other people react. Because what I'm getting here with these two cards, it's important for you to realize, Aqua, not everybody's going to be supportive, okay? And there's going to be a need to really protect your energy. I'm seeing that with the Seven of Wands, because I do feel like some people are going to be calling you a homewrecker. That just keeps coming out. I wish things were different. I wish the reading wasn't like this, you know, but I'm getting some people are going to be like, you know, are going to be, you know, they're going to be very, very triggered by you guys coming together for whatever reason. It could be family members, you know, it could be that, you know, people never approved of you or them or vice versa, right? So what I'm seeing here is you need to really trust this. Spirit is saying this is karmic justice. This is what you've been waiting. You guys were meant to be together. Somebody had to go through a karmic situation. And like I said in the introduction, Aqua, karmic relationships, karmic soulmates are something that we cannot avoid and we should not avoid, because they give us the teaching, the learning, the lessons that we need to get into the frequency where we can call in our twin. And that's exactly what's happening here. But you should expect resistance. So it's a really, really important here, Aqua, that it's really important that you protect your energy. There are people that are not going to be happy with this. And do we have the Queen of Wands coming out twice? Yeah. And I told you I didn't really feel like there was a romantic rival in the beginning, but I do feel like, you know, whoever this Queen of Wands is, if it's, you know, the person that they're leaving, or, you know, or it's this karmic partner, they aren't going to be happy about it. But it could be that whatever that third party is, it could be their job. I mean, it might be quite simply that this person is up and leaving their job to move across the country or to be with you, okay, or something like that. It's some sort of big sacrifice that they're making, but it's the right choice. It's like you guys were meant to be together. There is going to be pushback. There is going to be pushback, and you might be a little bit worried about the integrity of this situation, Aqua, but don't. Trust your heart. Somebody here has gone within and is looking at, you know, they want to come rushing towards you because they're looking at a situation that they're currently in that is no longer in alignment with them. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yeah, for many of you, this absolutely is a reconciliation. You were the best thing in my life. And that's what they're looking at. If they went off and they played the field, or if they went off and had a marriage and they had a family with others, okay, they're looking at that. There's nobody that held a candle to you, Aqua. I am afraid to contact you. Yeah, so some of my Aquas, you're just like, you're nervous because for some of you, you know that you're going to get pushback from this. You know you're going to catch flack. Okay, and you and I were too young. Yep. So for many of you guys, this is somebody that you were in a relationship when you were, you know, when you were children, when you were kids, when you were in high school. It's coming back around. It's not without its challenges, and you're going to receive pushback here. Those are the challenges, but I think also, you know, it's about moving through that fear of what other people are going to say about this, fear about how other people are going to view you. Okay, you may get pushback online. Okay, what I'm getting, heal and clear your energy, Aqua. You do what's right for you. Okay, and I know there are a lot of people that are not going to like this reading, and that's okay. It may not be your reading, okay? But somebody out here needs to hear this, because some of you guys, this person is your person. You guys are in alignment despite whatever circumstances, okay, that you may be going through. And, you know, I never recommend, you know, like abandoning family or not adhering to your responsibilities. But I feel like this is also something that has reached its end. Okay, that it can be like an amicable separation. It doesn't mean that you're shirking or this person is shirking their responsibilities. Okay, but we get Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. And that's the message here, Aqua. What a beautiful Aquarius card as well. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Yeah, this is going to seem miraculous. And we get Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved, unconditional. You guys are devoted to one another. It's going to seem like a miracle that this justice is being served, that you guys are coming together. There's some fears to work through. There's some major transitions and changes taking place. For some of you, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who is a devoted parent, mother, or father, but they're in a connection just for money or because it's comfortable. Okay? And so again, I just keep betting that you're afraid of what it looks like, or you're afraid of seeing as wrecking this connection, but Spirit's saying that guilt and shame is unfounded. This connection is already over. Okay? And somebody needs to hear that. pull some final messages for Aquarius, please. All right, we get grace for the grand gesture, Archangel Raphael and Malachite. All right, you guys, I've got some beautiful malachite right here. Also, my little Metatron's cube is malachite. Oh, and I have kicked the camera at some point in time. Sorry, guys. Got so excited during this reading. All right, so Archangel Raphael and Malachite. So I'm going to read from the book. This is the Crystal Mandala Oracle by Alana Fairchild. All right, so there is a time in life for small steps and token offerings. These can be very powerful and trigger an outflow of enormous compassion from the universe as they generate opportunities and connections to encourage you to continue building upon those first steps with greater strides. Then there are times when you're ready to show up for your life journey in a way that brooks no opposition. You won't be deterred. You have made a decision deep within, and you are absolutely willing, without hesitation or doubt, to say to the universe, this is my next move. Do your best. You are in the most loving way possible, throwing down the gauntlet to life and allowing the universe to respond. Because you understand divine law, you know that what is offered from a place of loving devotion is always a safe bet, no matter how wild the risk may seem to be on the mind. And look at that, wild devotion, and we get Krishna. And also, this seems like a really big risk, either you or your person ending this, but it's what's meant to be. It is in response to such bold and unconditional gestures of loving service, surrender, and trust that the universe pulls out the most dazzling displays of creativity, grace, generosity, and genius. When the oracle of grace for the grand gesture comes to you, there is a message. You are ready for the big step, the risk, the decision, the choice from which there is no going back. You might waver for a moment or two, but in your heart you know what you are ready and needing to do. It is safe to take your leap of faith. In fact, there is a time for all things, and your time for the leap is, or very soon will be, upon you. This oracle affirms, encourages, and advises you that the universe is waiting for your gesture, already preparing the loving bounty that shall flow into your world in response. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Wow. Okay. Wow, Aquarius. So for those of you, if this is where we part, I want to say thank you for being on this journey with me, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of yours. For those of you who would like to stay for the healing incantation prayer activation, I'd like you to just take a moment to sit up straight. Take a deep breath. Focus on the flame. And I apologize about the phone ringing. All right, and you may repeat after me silently or in your head. I choose of my own free will to make a grand gesture in grace. I trust you, universe, and I love you. I am willing to place my faith and love and to know that what is in my heart is destined for me. Bless me with the ability to recognize the right timing and the right action according to divine perfection. Through divine grace and unconditional love, so be it. May divine love respond to every gesture, big or small, with encouragement and love, so that every being can manifest their divine potential and be happy and free. According to divine compassion, so be it. The universe responds to my every action and trust with an outpouring of love, assistance, encouragement, and opportunity, which I gratefully receive. It is safe for me to take a leap of faith. All right, Aquas, I'm going to leave it there. Sending you lots of love and light. Take care.